everyone, it is Dr. J, and I have another episode here for you today on my channel. Today, we're going to talk about body intelligence. Now, I know you probably heard of the term emotional intelligence, but body intelligence is not a term that you typically hear that is thrown around. And I think it's so important to get attuned into your body intelligence because, in a way, our body speaks to us. And as a physician, I hear it all the time. You know, my patients will come in and be like, I know that something wasn't right, so I decided to come in to see you. Or I know that something wasn't right, so I decided to go to the emergency room. You know your body. If there's anybody that knows your body, it is you. But sometimes we ignore the quote unquote voices that our body tells us. And my target audience is my busy professional women who have family histories of chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease, or you're either starting a new blood pressure pill or your cholesterol pill. And this is so important because, having these chronic diseases places you at risk. It places you at risk for cardiovascular disease, and specifically diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, smoking. Those are all risk factors of cardiovascular disease. And cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death in Americans. And being an internal medicine resident, I saw a lot of patients who had all those risk factors for cardiovascular disease. So, I do have my heart really goes out to those people. So that's what my whole coaching business is centered around. And I wanted to talk about body intelligence because sometimes we neglect what our body says to us, especially if you're a busy professional woman with these chronic diseases. We are so consumed of doing all the things that we need to do as it relates to our career. And sometimes we can just keep on going and going and then neglect our bodies. So I wanted to talk about the three components of body intelligence. And the first component is body awareness. And it's what I was speaking about before. There are ways that body talks to us, that something isn't right. Or you've been working so much on your job that you're neglecting yourself, and that something isn't right. And you have family histories of chronic diseases. You have family members who have died of complications of chronic diseases, and that something isn't right with you, and you're scared. You're scared of coming to terms with what that could be because you're so used to being on the go. And being aware of our body requires us to stop and take inventory of what's going on. And I know that sometimes that could be difficult. It's setting aside time for ourselves and just stopping and pausing to identify what could be going on with us. The next component of body intelligence is body knowledge. And this is, your standards and guidelines for your health. That's something that, a physician like me, would tell you, or it's something that you can research on your own in various medical papers in regards to standards and guidelines about health and fitness. And I wanted to let you know, for chronic diseases, there's actually an inverse relationship with physical activity and risk of chronic diseases such as hypertension, high cholesterol, heart disease. So that means that the more physical activity that you have in your routine, the lesser your risk of these chronic diseases. So I thought this is a huge major point, and there's also a lot of evidence that supports this in the medical literature. So it's not just, only exercising because you want to look good. Like, I understand that. I understand you want waist to be snatched. Okay. I understand that. But there's also this huge component that it decreases your risk for chronic disease, which is what I'm so passionate about helping busy professional women with. A third thing is body engagement. And this really sums it all together, because when you have the body awareness, in addition to the body knowledge, you can become more engaged and more tuned to the needs of your body. And if this is something that you're having some difficulty doing, how to become more engaged with your body, you can talk to me. Not only am I a board certified internal medicine and sports medicine physician, but I'm also a fitness and wellness coach. And, I have the pleasure and privilege of helping busy professional women with family histories of chronic diseases eliminate their fear of risk so that they can live a life that thrives. And fitness is all encompassing. Your health is all encompassing. There's so many aspects to your fitness. It's not just physical. And I want to help you get through that and use all those aspects and breathe life into all those aspects to help you live a life that thrives and help you define your own version of fitness. So if that's you and that sounds enticing, then I would like for you to go to the link that's in this description and set up a 30-minute discovery call with me. You can also find me on Instagram at medfitdo, that's MEDFITDO. Alrighty, well, that's all I have for you today. Be blessed. Bye.